Too many people let their entire self-worth depend on external outcomes, their success, the respect they get, and other people's opinions. And when those things don't show up, it's easy to feel lost, like you are not sure who you are without them. Think about the time you didn't get the job you wanted, someone rejected you, or your work didn't get the recognition you hoped for. Even when we don't say it out loud, yeah, it hurts. When you don't get those results, the praise, the approval, your confidence goes down too. And that's when it starts messing with how you see yourself. But your worth isn't up for anyone else to measure, and it's never just about what you have achieved. So if you ever felt like your value disappears the moment you fail, there's a reason for it. And once you understand it, you can start changing it. Let me show you how. You know why some people panic when their job, relationship, or title disappears? Because they've been measuring their value with things that can be gone overnight. The promotion you spent 3 years chasing can vanish with one corporate restructure. The followers you have online can stop seeing you if the algorithm changes. Even the place you thought you'd always belong can change when life takes a turn. And that means if all your worth is tied to things that are fragile, you are setting yourself up to lose. Every time something slips away, so will a piece of you. That's why the moment something goes wrong, you start questioning everything about yourself. Because the truth is, if you take away the title, the money, the likes, and you feel like you are nothing, you build your value on the wrong things. Your real worth is what's left when everything else is stripped away. So if your worth isn't in your job, your status, or how many likes you get, you need to start working on the things no one can touch. So the first thing you need is to build skills people can't ignore. A fancy title can vanish, but your skills stay with you. If you can do something valuable, something people actually need, you always have options. I'm not just talking about big skills like coding or speaking 5 languages. It could be the ability to sell, to negotiate, to design, or to solve problems fast. But it's the way you do it that makes the difference. Think about it. If you're the one in the room who can close the deal no one else can, or take a messy idea and turn it into something real, you are hard to replace. Sure, you can still be laid off, but they can't take away what's in your head or what you have proven you can do. And it doesn't have to be work related. Maybe it's the way you connect with people, calm a tense situation, or find solutions when everyone has run out of ideas. But there's just one catch. Skills only keep you valuable if they are visible and relevant. I've seen people with great talents stay stuck because no one knows what they can do, or because their skills don't match what the market needs right now. So stop polishing skills that don't matter anymore, like getting faster at data entry when AI can do it in seconds, or holding on to a process that's already been automated, and learn what the world actually pays for. Skills that solve real problems, save time, or create value people are willing to pay for. I'm working on this myself. I've shifted my focus into YouTube to build a skill I can own, get really good at, and make sure people see. The second thing you need to do is to protect what you've built. Protecting your value means keeping up the habits, skills, and mindset that move you forward. Every time you stick with them, you'll build confidence, and that confidence turns into self-trust. And once you trust yourself, your worth isn't tied to a job title, a relationship, or someone's approval. It's built on something no one can take from you. That's why you need to keep your skills sharp, adapt as the world changes, and guard yourself from distraction and habits that quietly drains your progress. Because the truth is, building your value takes grit, but losing it is easy. Skills fade, habits weaken, and it happens before you notice. And if you don't protect what you build, you'll find yourself starting over again and again. For me, that means training my body, learning new things, and putting myself in spaces that push me, whether it's a dance class to stay social, the gym to keep my fitness, or reading and studying to sharpen how I think. It also means watching who I spend time with, what I consume, and how I use my free hours. These things either reinforce your value or quietly strip it away, and most people don't realize it's happening until years have passed. If you don't protect your time and energy, someone else will waste it for you. If you're not careful with your mind, the noise, all those opinions, headlines, and endless scrolling, starts to take over. When you stop protecting your standards, you slowly start living by someone else's rules without even realizing it. And once you've built and protect your value, the last step is to make sure what you've built matter beyond just yourself. If everything you've built stays only with you, it disappears the moment you step away. When your skills, ideas, and work start multiplying by teaching others, creating systems, leaving something people can use or learn from, you create something that keeps changing things for the better in work, in life, and in the people you've helped, long after you've moved on. Think about the people in your life who trained you, who gave you tools or insight that still help you years later. They might not longer be in your daily life, but what they taught still shaped how you think, work, or live. That's real impact. And here's where it matters. When your value multiplies, your self-worth isn't changed to proving yourself every day. Instead, the proof lives in the impact you've already made, in other people's growth, in the problems you solved, and in the work that keeps running without you. That's when you realize your value stands on its own. You're no longer just someone with skills. You're the spark for something bigger, the kind of value that keeps speaking for you and that no one can take away. If you stay with me till now, I hope this helped you see a clear way to build, protect, and share your value so it lasts no matter what life throws at you. Let's keep the conversation going in the comments. I'd really love to hear your take. And as always, thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.